Greetings everyone. With a fresh supply of battery, I guess I can continue my random talk about the honor. Previously, my talk was cut when I was saying it is kind of wrong to say that elder people are being useless. What is useful about the elder people? Of course, what they are saying is useful, their wisdom and knowledge, and actually, the moral of the story was that when this elder people's wisdom is lost, the next generation can end up so primitive that they cannot even handle a simple flea. You cannot this defeat a simple flea, something like that. And speaking of this city Ulaanbaatar. This week there was a TV show where these people try to brainwash people. This is some kind of a soft brainwashing. This made me angry. Because of this something made burn inside me. I'm making this video. What was this so this strange about this this video? It is because in the end of this this TV program, they talked about all the greatness, how we managed to accomplish and build all the city, but we did not. We built it with the help of Russians and Chinese. Of course, there are Mongolians where this did the heavy lifting, this carrying all the this. Dirt, etc., etc. But the main builders were these foreign workers, and it is still so. There's nothing this be proud of this great so glorious construction and stuff. In the end of this TV program, there was this suggestion that we could drill a hole into a holy mountain, the southern mountain of Ulaanbaatar, and connect the two cities. Behind this mountain there is this Zolmot city, and when people drive to Zolmot city, they this circle the mountain. Circling the mountain is obviously good, but for a driver you waste somewhat the oil, a lot of oil, and it seems this is somewhat creating this and I don't know, with some desire to this have this straight road towards it. But the TV program makers saying that this old man who built the Ulaanbaatar city, the architect of Ulaanbaatar, is suggesting that we could drill a hole through a Bogdan mountain and connect two cities. I don't think that maybe it was his this idea. Maybe it was idea of the TV program makers. So if the person is saying such this horrible stuff, it is kind of hard for me to honor this old man. It seems this old man got his education during the communism, and maybe he went to Russia, and he does not have any culture, or how to say. He cannot be a local. This. I'm a local. I was born here, and when I was born here, the river that ran middle of Ulaanbaatar, the river is called Bastrol. The shitty river was clean enough to swim there and go fishing. I used to do fishing, not for eating, for simply for enjoying the fishing. Also in the southeast there was some great mushroom fields where my mom used to collect this mushroom. But now when I go with my family there, and I see what I see is that there is this golf field. What the hell we need a golf field? I don't play any golf. I don't have money to play a golf. I don't have a mentality to play a golf or enjoy this this strange game. Seriously. So I'm really against this drilling the holy mountain and putting this road. I don't want to be against the development or etc., etc. But for me, for a Mongolian, this is very this wrong. You know, in time, people's mind change. In time, you know, this the voice that defending this holy mountain will change. This will be you know, lower and lower, and same thing is happening with, you know, this, with our two red ribbons. These two red ribbons were removed from, you know, this honor guard, and you cannot like humiliate someone having, you know, this funny hat. I hear that, you know, this Pope, the Christian, you know, this Pope, and some, you know, Christian bishops were having, you know, this funny hat. I hear it from, you know, the TYT, you know, these young Turks. Sometimes they say, you know, there's people with the funny hat, something like that. So you know, this, they are not wearing, you know, the funny hat. They are wearing a somewhat, you know, somewhat cultural stuff. They are wearing a traditional stuff. And previously in my videos, I told you that Mongolians sometimes consider themselves being children of the Creator, and Jews seems to, you know, this, think that they are the, you know, the chosen people. But we are different. We are their His children. So if you are like, you know, this God's representative on this earth, it is I think it is okay to have, you know, this two tassels, and if you are a child of, you know, this God, and you are like ruling class, you should have two red, you know, these ribbons. Since it is a part of my culture, a part of my identity, I like to talk about it, and I like to promote it, and etc. etc. This makes, you know, this half Mongolians be different from other Mongolians. And for example, Kalmyks will don't have these two red ribbons, but they claim that they have they are the Mongols with the red zadar. But they think that this fluffy stuff on their, you know, this hat is the red, you know, this zadar. But it's not. We also have this fluffy stuff. We call them as a tzatzak, meaning, you know, this spraying all over the, you know, this place. This is, you know, this tzatzak, meaning to, you know, this, how to say. Speaking about drink, I'm not a Jesus who can turn water into, you know, this wine instantly. I usually use some time. So you need time, how to say. We managed to, you know, like maintain something own, and some people want to like to somewhat, you know, just remove it, and you feel that your voice is being low and low, and you are doing nothing about it. And yeah, so if you are like, you know, this a child of a God, you know, the God created me, something like that. What the hell you listen to a shaman? What the hell a shaman must stand between me and my father? Why he must be, you know, the representative of God? Why your bishop, why your pope must be, you know, stand between you and your father? Well, it is because of this somewhat, you know, this atheistic notion that when you climb to a mountain and ask for, you know, this help, oh Father, etc., etc., he seems to don't listen to you, and he being mysterious, something like that. So you ask a big black bird, you ask a shaman. A shaman is basically someone who dressed as a big black bird, and ask the shaman what's the, you know, this father's plan, what the father is like, or want us to do, etc., etc. I guess you people can ask this Pope or this big fish man, you know, this. I noticed that, you know, this basically, you know, this your Christian Pope or, you know, these bishops were, you know, a big fish. I guess your God, main God, must be Poseidon, who can create rains and create lightnings and smite you and stuff. So personally, I think, you know, this being Christian for you people wasn't, bad. In the name of Jesus Christ, you have managed to conquer almost all the known, this world, and you were always been, strong and stuff, and I think there is nothing wrong. And yeah, when you are like trying to honor someone, you honor the person's what the person is saying, not this. I can this quite honor Jesus Christ, but I will not this. I'd find this Bible being stupid. Yeah, seriously. Well, that's pretty much for today, and thanks for watching.